Good morning, y'all. I don't know why it's 3:30 in the morning and I'm wide awake. Just wondering if anybody's awake and wants to chat. I'm not sure how I do chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Oh, there you go. Live chat. Oh, I'm not sure where I do the chat or how I do the chat. Hi, how are you? Hold on 1 second. This is my messy living room from the grandbaby. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do the chat. I would love to chat with you, but I don't see how I can do that. Oh, all right, Miss Edith. Now let's see if it lets me answer it. Let's see. Report, move, put your camera. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. No. I can't figure it out. Well, I can see y'all's chat, and I just can't chat back. I ate uh, like a turkey salad wrap that I made myself, and I got lettuce stuck in my teeth. Hold on 1 second again. I'm trying to get it out. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing, Miss Edith. I went to sleep about 11:30, so I got about 3.5 hours sleep, and I have to get up and be moving by 5:30 to be at my daughter's house a little after 6 to pick up my granddaughter. And it's going to be tough because now I haven't had enough sleep. But it's almost too late to try to go back to sleep. Um, so that's why I decided I would go live. I made two little short videos. One about um, um, one about an upcoming trip that Roxanne 59 and I are taking to St. Augustine, Florida this summer. And we're going to meet up with another YouTuber that we've met, and or that we're going to meet. Haven't met him officially yet in person. Anyway, and I made a little short video, seeing if there's any other YouTubers in St. Augustine that would like to come meet up. So, and we're going to do some sightseeing and make some videos while we're there. So I made a video about that. And then I also made a video from my vacation, the first part of April. I forgot. Oh, wow, look, even my Nightbot works on here. This is amazing. I never went live from my phone before. Okay, so anyway, I found a little video clip of my granddaughter and her grandpa playing, and you hear her Nana and my daughter's voice on the video as well. And so I made a little short video of that too and posted it. So that's all I was doing. But I thought, if I can do posts, the shorts right from my phone, why can't I go, try to go live from my phone? So that's what I did. So I'm going live tonight. It'll be at 8:30. And my topic tonight is important tips, and it's going to be about poisonous plants and foods to our pets. I have a lot of plants, and I have a dog, and so I've done a lot of research about that. And so that's my topic for tonight. I know I will need a nap, and hopefully my granddaughter will take a nap, and I'll get a little nap. And then Friday night, I'm going to do Cinco de Mayo game night at 7 o'clock. And I've got some couple of fun little Cinco de Mayo things planned to do. And trying to think what else. Oh, and Friday morning I'll go live with the playing words on stream. Hey, Black Widow, how are you? It's amazing how many people are awake in the middle of the night. Let's see. I've got fake plants. My cats eat real plants. I'll watch if I'm awake. Right. Well, cats are especially bad. Dogs aren't that bad unless you, have them down where they can reach them. But since cats are able to climb, they pretty much will climb and get to the plants and then eat on them. And if they do, then, if it's a poisonous plant, that could be detrimental to your cat. So that's not a good thing. Well, we have 6 people, it says. And only 2 are chatting. So welcome to the other 4. Oh, African violets are very poisonous. You're right. I don't think that's on my list, though. Yeah, right. Welcome, lurkers. Oh, we just got another lurker, too. Ooh. I like to know who I'm talking to, But it's okay. I can talk to strangers, too. As long as y'all keep it pleasant. Miss Betty, I mailed your package today from your bingo win. And, oh, we're having the big celebration over on Real Life Happens channel, May the 13th. It's a Saturday. I think we're doing it at 7 o'clock. And we're going to be on from 7 to 9, and we're going to do a giveaway every 15 minutes. And I had made some cute little videos from the clips of our first few lives when we first started the channel. And so we'll be playing those and chatting about how we got started on YouTube, how we met, and things like that. So that ought to be a lot of fun. Oh, and then too, um, this coming Sunday, May the 7th, the 4 o'clock Sunday bingo will be on my channel. And then after that, it'll go back over to Norma's channel. But we'll be announcing who was our April overall winner for the month, and figuring out what they want to do about their prize. I had originally said we would, that it's going to be a $25 prize, and it's going to be for, that they can get something, order something off of Amazon, and then we would have Amazon ship it directly to them. But I'm not sure if that's what people are going to want to do. So if not, there's a couple other options we can discuss with the winner. But we do the bingos on Sundays at 4 o'clock. And what we do is you get a point for attendance and then a point for every bingo that you win. And then we keep track of those points for the whole month. And then whoever has the most points at the end of the month then is our grand prize winner for the month. And we have, you can also earn points by bringing a new person into play. Well, thank you, Miss Edith. I always thought my voice sounded kind of funny, so I'm glad you find it sweet and calming. That's a very nice compliment, and I'll take it. Definitely take it. Sometimes I get some not too nice comments, but most of the time, I would say, in general, everyone I've met has been pretty nice. And I mean, I don't want drama on my channel. And I mean, I love Purple, don't get me wrong. I love Purple Phoenix to death, and Heidi. And I've been with them for a long time. And it breaks my heart when people are mean to them, pick on them, things like that. But sometimes I have to walk away. Sometimes I can't listen. And but for the most part, you know, I try to keep my toe dipped in that water and dip it over here on my channel too. Oh, now we have 8 people. Hello, Rachel. Are you new to my channel by chance? I'm just an old lady, and I watch my granddaughter, and I'm trying to help other old ladies and men navigate being a senior citizen and learning how to live on a fixed income and how to look for bargains and save money and all that kind of stuff. But it's not just for people who are 60 and above. It's for anybody who wants to live their best life, really. I myself, oh, 58. Okay, Rachel, so you're just right around the corner from turning 60. You know, it was funny because it didn't bother me turning 30, 40, 50. None of those birthdays bothered me, but when I was 59 and going to turn 60, it hit me all of a sudden. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Because I don't feel old mentally, you know. Physically, yes, my body has let me down. Um, but also, I think young people don't realize, how long we do live, and that you need to take good care of yourself, better care of yourself. Um, because, our bodies are going to start wearing out. And the better you take care of them, the better it'll be. Rachel says, I agree with you. Turning 60 in 2 years bothers me, but not so much also. And Edith says, I call myself expert shopper. No more friends do my shopping. Oh, no more friends do my shopping now. Okay, gotcha. Well, and that's the thing. I want to stay as active as I possibly can and do for myself as much as I can. I've had back surgery. I'm diabetic. I have neuropathy in my feet. Can't feel my feet at all. So I have a lot of balance issues, trip and fall, and things like that. But basically, I don't know how I want to put this camera. I don't want it to make me look bigger than I am already. I'm already big enough. Um, oh, my, I'm a wonderful person, but your channel is garbage? What does that mean, Rachel? Why would you say that? What's wrong with my channel? Hmm. Miss Edith, do you think my channel is garbage? Oh, wow, you've lost 40 pounds due to illness. That's not good. Unless you had 40 pounds to lose. I could stand to lose more than that. Hmm. Rachel, I wish you would talk to me and tell me why you think my channel is garbage. I guess everybody has their right to their opinion, and that must be their opinion, which is fine. I don't think my channel is garbage. Oh, you can't see Rachel's comments? Black Widow? Hmm. Okay, but I'm a wonderful person. But my channel is garbage. It's just odd that you would say such a thing. But that's okay. Oh, okay. Mm. Well, I'm not going to be upset by it because I do believe we all have the right, to our opinion, and it's okay. Do you have a channel, Rachel? Maybe I could check it out. Maybe I would have the opinion that, your channel is garbage too. Yeah, she blocked y'all after she started making the comments. Well, you're very rude, radio, and you need to take a hike and don't bother looking back. We don't need mean people like you. Uh, she says, you're the type of... I missed it now. You're the type of person who looks up and down while crossing the street instead of left and right. You're the type of person to study for a COVID test. Okay. Mm. All right, Rachel. Goodbye. I don't know who radio is. Oh, you meant to say Rachel and it typed radio. Okay, gotcha. Well, I blocked him now, so I'm sorry that they wanted to be ugly, but we're not going to let it bother us. I did block her, Edith. Or at least maybe I timed her out. I never know how to do the block thing. Let's see. Well, if she comes back, I'll try better to block her. I wonder why she said that. Kind of person that looks up and down and not left or right. Silly. Yeah, I guess so. I just wish more people from Purple's channel would come give me a chance like you did, Edith. You know? I mean, I know a lot of them have subbed to my channel, but they don't come in very often. Yeah, I laugh about it. At least I got the guts to do it, to be on YouTube and put myself out there to be ridiculed and made fun of and everything. A lot of people don't have the, courage to even do that. I know one thing, if I go live from my phone again, I'm going to have to use my tripod because I get tired of holding this phone. Oh, goodness. Welcome, welcome, anybody that's lurking. I'd love to talk to you if you'd just say hi. This is really kind of neat to do it from my phone. I've never done that. I've always, been at my computer. So, I guess with technology, I should learn how to do it. Yes, if you're lurking in the bushes, you could still say hello. I think it's funny, though. I guess I'm just a talker. Because when I go in people's lives, I always chat. Even if I don't know anybody, I'll say hello, and then I'll read the chat, and if somebody's talking about something, I'll talk to them. try to start a conversation, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yes. Um, I grew up in 1963, and I can remember having black and white television, and I can remember when we got a color television. And I can also remember the rotary dial phone, and we had a long cord, and it was in the kitchen, and I would sit there up against the wall and talk on the phone. Hey, Miss Betty, how are you? Yeah, I was a teenager too. I don't remember exactly how old, but I remember getting the TV. Jackie Jacobs, that's not very nice. Oops. All right, let's see. Bye bye. Oh, I guess that still just removes the message. Doesn't, yeah, I am. I guess, when I got porn bombed, they said, "Oh, you've hit the big time." That somebody wanted to disrupt your show enough to porn bomb you. So that was my first real experience with trolls. And then I had about 37 of them in one night that we had to block. And so I guess I kind of learned all that pretty quick. But people can be so cruel, and then people can be so nice at the same time, other people. So I guess the good people outweigh the bad people most of the time. It has for me, though. Miss Betty, what are you doing up so early? My first name is Echo. Like Echo, 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 Echo. I don't know what part of the country you're from, Betty. I live in South Georgia. Oh, Eastern Time. I'm on Eastern Time as well. Oh, you're in Florida? Oh, my. Okay. I said you're big enough for a helicopter to land on. Well, they look at mine. I can land it. Tampa Bay area. Okay, cool. Um, Roxanne 59 and I are going to St. Augustine this summer, and we're going to meet Yaya's Best Life over there. Um, that'd be great if you could come over to St. Augustine while we were there. I know that's a little bit of a drive. Black Widow, that was funny though. But I'm not making fun of your forehead. I'm just agreeing with your sense of humor. I think that was funny. It's mainly because my hair is thinning and I don't have much hair and I have it pulled back anyway. So, probably makes it look like I have a lot of forehead. But it's okay. Oh, we're going to drive. It's about 2.5 hours from where I live. Oh, okay, that's great. Um, sh- uh, Roxanne, 59, lives in West Georgia, uh, near the Atlanta airport. And so she's going to drive to where I live in South Georgia. And then we'll ride together the 2.5 hours to St. Augustine. Um, Miss Betty, how close are you to Winter Haven, Florida? Because my daughter and I will be bringing my granddaughter to Winter Haven, Florida, um, sometime this summer to go to Peppa Pig Land. My little granddaughter loves Peppa Pig. Well, Winter Haven is kind of between Tampa and Orlando, so it might be a couple of hours. Hey, Carla D, how are you, girlfriend? I haven't seen you around. I hope you're doing well. I hope your brother's doing well. And I hope that you're enjoying those grandchildren and great grandchildren. Oh, 10 years old. That's a wonderful age. My little granddaughter is only 20. She'll be 21 months old Saturday. Okay, good night, Black Widow. Have a good rest. Oh, that's sweet. I watch my granddaughter in the daytime, so sometimes if I go live or go on somebody's live, um, she'll be on my channel. Well, Carla, I am so sorry to hear about the shingles. I know they can be very painful. But if you want to stay out of the drama, please come and check out my channel. Um, I do all kinds of stuff on my channel, but none of it's drama. I don't like the drama either, and I can't take it too much. I still go in purples and watch, but I don't participate as much as I used to. Well, you can see the thumbs up on the video or on the live on my phone. On the computer, all I can see is how many people are there. I can't see how many thumbs up. Yeah, my doctor wants me to get the shingles vaccine. I just haven't done it yet. I have to call my insurance company and make sure they pay for both shots because I heard it's a two-shot thing. Wow, it's almost 4:15, 4:12. Oh, wow. That's not good. That makes it so you can't, get the preventative vaccine. I got something bothering me. I don't know if it's loose. I think it's a hair. So I took my hair down. Ooh, you had to pay $3.50 per shot. Wow. I won't be getting it if I have to pay that much. Carla D, do you like to play bingo? We play bingo on Sunday afternoons at 4 o'clock. Sorry, I have to look at this better. Melba Moses Wolfenstein banana hammock. Okay, American healthcare is a joke. Well, that's your opinion. I'm disabled and on Medicare, and I have a pretty good plan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been playing the word game a lot. I like that game. This morning I played the drawing game. I don't know. I don't like it as well because I'm not sure what they're trying to get you to say. Oh, I didn't know they made that. Okay, good to know. Well, I did a lot of things before I retired. Um, I I had a degree in computerized accounting. I worked for a real estate um, office, um, did their books, and then I worked at Walmart. I was a customer service manager at Walmart for 17 and a half years. Aw, thank you, Edith, for watching. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's good for his tournament. My nephew just turned 40, and him and his wife went on a trip, and they did some deep sea fishing, I guess. But he caught a big old fish. He was really happy about that. Oh wow, that's a great cause. Okay, Miss Betty, you have a wonderful day. I used to love going fishing with my dad. We lived in Indiana, up in North Indiana, by Lake Michigan, and we would fish off the bank, fish in the out of the boat. We would go ice fishing in the winter. We fished all kinds of ways. And I was not a very good fisherwoman. When I was little, I would always get my line tangled up in the trees. But my dad was always patient, and he would always, get it untangled and get me back where I was back casting in the water. Ooh, ouch, Miss Edith. I never did that, but I did cause a lot of trouble getting my line caught on things. And then with the ice fishing, my favorite part was digging the holes in the ice. And I'm gonna have to get my charger. I'm about to die here. Mm. 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 Maybe I need to drink some coffee. I don't drink coffee though. Well, I have decaffeinated coffee, and I don't I don't really drink it too much, um, because the caffeine raises my blood sugar, which is not good for my diabetes. Mm. And I hear the train coming through. I live in a little town, one traffic light, but we have train tracks that run through the little town. Matter of fact, it goes right through the downtown, which our downtown is one block. We have a Mexican restaurant, a Subway, a Chinese restaurant, a Huddle House, and we just last year got a Wendy's. But that Wendy's is our only fast food restaurant. We have a grocery store, we have a Dollar General, we have two truck stops because we're right off of 75. And we have a little library, and we have post office, and we have an elementary school and a middle school. No, we don't have a Walmart or a Target. I have to drive about 10 miles. Uh, they're about 10 to 15 miles either way uh, from where I live is a Walmart. Yeah. And the town that my daughter lives in, which is about 20-minute drive from my house, she has a Walmart and a Target. But I like living in my little country town. It's very quiet, very peaceful. I live in an apartment complex. I think there's 64 apartments. Well, I used to love it when I worked at Walmart, and I got that discount and all that good stuff. But I basically go because I have my medicine goes to Walmart, and then I get groceries while I'm there. That's what I did today after I took my grandbaby home. I went and ran errands and went grocery shopping, picked up my medicine, all that fun stuff. And so I brought in all my cold stuff and put it away, but all the dry stuff is still in the car. Oh, thank you, Miss Carla. Please rest and get feeling better. And like I said, drop by my channel anytime. Good night, Carla. I'm not sure. At most, I could get an hour, but I don't think I would even fall asleep if I tried. I could be productive and go out there and bring some stuff in from the car. I got a bag of trash ready to go out. I got a sink full of dirty dishes I could wash. There's a lot of things I could do. I could pick up these toys that my granddaughter has all over my apartment. But tomorrow's Thursday. And then, or today is Thursday. And then tomorrow's Friday. And so I'll pick them up between now and then. But she'll just get them all back out if I pick them up. So, that's why I usually don't. I have all her little pieces of toys um, picked up and in different containers and things like that. And I only let her have those like one at a time. But she has a lot of big toys too that she throws around everywhere. And a lot of books. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's my heart. Before my daughter had her, I was sick and tired and didn't really have a lot going on in my life. And then my daughter found out she was expecting, and I said, "Oh, I got to get myself together because I'm going to have a grandbaby." And I had always told my daughter, since I became disabled, that if I could help her, watch the baby so she didn't have to pay daycare or whatever, I would love to do that. And so I have. I've been there since she had a cesarean and they had to be in the hospital for like 3 days. So I think she was 3 days old or 2 days old when she came home. And I actually stayed at my daughter's house for the first 8 weeks. And I was the nighttime nanny. And I stayed up at night with the baby, which I had worked overnights at Walmart, the last part of me working there. And so being up all night was easy. And then my daughter and her husband would be, there pretty much in the daytime, and I would sleep, and then I'd get up at night and give them a break, let them sleep at night. So they never got that new parent fatigue and sleep deprivation and all that. Yes, it does keep me very active. It was so easy when she was a baby. I didn't have any problems when she was a baby. But then she started walking at 9 months old. And next thing you know, she was into everything. And we went through a really hard time from about 14 months till about 19 months. So about a 4 or 5 month period where she would not leave anything alone. She had to go through everything, every drawer, every cabinet. I had to keep the doors closed because she would go in the rooms and not tear stuff up, but mess with stuff. And so finally, I took blue painter's tape and I taped a lot of cabinets closed. And just recently I've been able to take that tape down, and she knows not to do it now. She's a good eater. She really, pretty much anything, if I say, oh, yummy, yummy, and give it to her, she'll say, oh, yummy, and eat it. Now, she is doing a little bit of the texture thing where, depending upon what it is, it may not, like, I have to tell her, bite it, bite, 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 because otherwise she just wants to put it in her mouth and swallow. And sometimes that doesn't work real well. I'm going to have to move over here to the computer because my arm's getting tired of holding this phone. So give me just a second. Let me flip you while I'm doing that. Oops. Okay. Oh. I got it on my computer as well. So let's see, it says, my grandkids super picky. I've only seen once. They live very far now. 4 and 10. Aw. Must be terribly hard to not get to see them. Whoops. This thing is driving me bonkers. Okay, I'm trying to charge my tablet and hold this phone. But I wonder, I guess I got those people blocked now. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't handle it if I didn't get to see my granddaughter. I would be moving closer to her for sure. Yeah, because especially now that I've been with her, as long as I've been with her, it's like I have to see her almost every day. I do good. I don't see her on the weekends normally unless my daughter needs me to watch her for a special thing or something. But Monday through Friday from like 6:15 in the morning until 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoons, she's with Granny. Yeah. She said Granny today for the first time. When I was picking her up this morning, we were saying, say bye to Dad, say bye to Mama, and she said, bye, Granny. And I said, no, Granny's going with you. You're going to Granny's house. But it was the first, and she didn't say Granny. She said Ganny, whatever. But it was so cute. It was the first time she actually, tried to say my name. So that made me happy. Yeah, it was sweet. My daughter wants her to say, I love you. And that's been hard, trying to get her to say, I love you. So far, she has not said it. We'll see. She talks all the time. I'm gonna try to put you up in the tripod if I can. I got so much stuff here. There we go. There. I won't have to stop it and I won't have to hold it either. That's wonderful. And I can still see chat. I'm so hungry. Didn't eat dinner last night. I'm craving a Big Mac. Yeah, Big Macs are okay. I would rather have a quarter pounder myself. So, what have you got planned for today, Miss Edith? Do you um, have anybody living there with you to help you, or are you living alone? If I turn this light on a little bit, oh, that made it better or worse. um, I need to respond to my grandbaby's Nana. I sent that video, and she works as a nurse, labor and delivery, at night. So when I send things when she's at work, um, then she gets it. She'll get it and then she'll give it to Grandpa Grandpa will see it himself when he wakes up, looks at it. Nothing, I can't go out. Okay, Miss Edith. That's rough. That's one thing I have going for me, is my independence. I still am able to drive. I'm able to go out, do what I need to do. I basically am pretty self-sufficient. So I guess YouTube is like really important in your life as far as, having a connection to people and being able to chat, things like that. That's right. That's right. Pray for that. Pray to get your mobility back and your independence back. It's very important for us to feel just to feel like ourselves. Well, I've been on here, I guess 50 minutes, hard to tell. I'm not sure how this got on my channel or how I'm watching it. Oh, yeah. I like The Price is Right, too. Um, and I used to watch soap operas. I don't watch them now too much. I don't have cable. Um, so I have Netflix and Disney, and then I about stream everything on YouTube. Yeah. That's the thing, though, isn't it? We'd like to get those prizes. I would. I definitely would. I've never really won anything, like that. I'd love to win the lottery, but you gotta buy a ticket to win, and I don't buy tickets. I wonder if this is, which way does it go? There we go. Gotta bring it down a little bit, and I won't have to strain my neck so much. Oh, I'm froze on my computer there. Well, I guess I can do some work. I want to make slides for the trivia. I use a program called Canva. To make my slides and videos. And basically what I do is I make a presentation with slides, and then I can load them into the StreamYards, and I'm able to show that on my live then. I'm going to turn this a little bit sideways so I can look at it, and you'll still be able to see me. Bring that over just a little bit. Is that good? You can see me? My dream is winning the lottery. I know someone who just won big in February. Oh, wow. I would love to win the lottery. They say here in Georgia that we have a lottery curse, and that a lot of people who have won the lottery have died after winning it from any number of reasons, and so I don't know. I wouldn't want to die. Let's see if I can find my thumbnail I made for the, yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. I think I like it. Okay. Let's see. Get that downloaded. That's good. And I always have to use my copyright disclaimer and say it's for entertainment purposes only, because I wouldn't want anybody to come back on me for using any of the questions and things that I get off the internet for the trivia games and so forth. Oh, okay. Send her back a message. She said, "What are you doing up at this hour?" Oh, I can't see it. That's one thing. My eyesight is not that good. And on this phone, the chat is tiny, tiny, tiny. Let's see. Oh my, I don't believe that really. Don't believe that BS. It's BS. Isn't there a song about the devil went down to Georgia? There sure is, Miss Edith. There is that song. And I don't know. You know, could be true, could be not true. I really don't know. But I would have fun with the money. I'd set my daughter and granddaughter up with whatever they wanted. You know, buy them a house, cars. You know, pay for my granddaughter's college education. Um, you know, make sure my daughter probably, you know, my son-in-law and daughter wouldn't have to work. You know, I'd set it up to where they didn't have to. It'd be great. They could be full-time parents. Would be wonderful. But, you know, you never know what's going to happen. That's why Roxanne and I want to go on a cruise next summer. And then the following summer we want to go. I've always wanted to go to Paris. And so she said she would go with me. And so we got to save up a lot of money for that trip. But we plan on going on the cruise, and we'll save up money for the cruise and then continue to save money for the trip to Paris, which will be a lot of fun. And then we'll and hopefully we'll both be monetized by then, and we'll be able to do a lot of videos. Oh, you get seasick? Oh. Yeah. I really like a cruise myself. Um, Mainly because I don't like to have to pack and travel and unpack and all that. I'd rather get on the ship, have that as the home base, and then be able to go, you know, to whatever um, places that the ship stops, and yet still get to guess I can use that one. You know, get to go wherever the ship takes you, and then you come back on the ship and you get your meals included, And there's always all kinds of fun stuff to do on the ship, you know, which is really fun. Let me make some duplicate copies of that so that I can. Okay. But I really like traveling. My husband and I didn't do a whole lot of traveling, and Roxanne, her husband just really didn't want to travel, she said. So she definitely didn't get to do much traveling, and she just lost her husband and her dad on the same day in last September, and she's really having a hard time of grieving and missing them and everything. So I'm trying to help her out. I'm trying to get her to realize that sometimes, you know, you just have to pick up where you are and pick up the pieces and create a new life. My husband left after 29 years, and I had no choice but to pick up the pieces and go on. And I did. And and I think I've made a pretty good life for myself. Um, I'm happy. Kind of soured me on men, though. Although I think I'm too old to. I think I'm too old to worry about men. I don't really want one or. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this program is it doesn't line things up very good. You know, like if you're putting like A, B, C and putting answers, it doesn't line it up exactly right. But I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that, so I gotta get over that. Gotta get over that. It's not. This is gonna do just like that. It doesn't want to do it. Okay. after 26 to be with his bimbo. My son's wife is same age as my husband, bimbo. My husband is 71. Oh wow. Yeah, it was not what I had planned. That's for sure. I I had thought that I would be married and live happily ever after. And I really thought we were, my daughter was 17. We didn't have much longer to go, to finish raising her. She'd be going off to college. Then he'd retire because he was 8 years older than me. Little did I know I'd become disabled. That wasn't in the plan. Um, um, so, it's okay, Edith. I don't mind being single now. It wasn't what I ever would have uh, thought I would like, but I'm very much a nurturer. So I took care of my husband, and I took care of my daughter, and I took care of my mom for a while, and um, I never took care of me. So it was um, a time to open my eyes and realize that I had to take care of Echo. And so, I learned how to set boundaries, and I started making decisions based on what, I needed or I thought was best for me. And I lost some friends over it because people were so used to me being a people pleaser. They didn't take too kindly to me, no longer wanting to be used as a doormat. So, and after he left, I still had my job. I still had my daughter to finish raising, and then she started dating her now husband, and that was her first serious relationship. And so, that was a new thing in our lives. And she graduated high school and went on to college, and graduated college and became a school teacher. I had a couple of boyfriends, but yeah, didn't like being controlled. Being single, we can do what we want. Yes, and that, that's probably the biggest thing. Once you've had control of your life, it's kind of hard to imagine giving that up. And I spend so much time with my daughter and my granddaughter that I don't know that a man would take the back seat for that, And I wouldn't want anybody telling me I couldn't do for them, you know, the way I want to. Uh-oh. Did I mute it? Okay. Yep. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, now. Good. Yeah, so, uh, you know, I just really don't think I would want to, that I would really want to do that now. I think I would want to, I don't know. My daughter says, you know, if I met somebody and fell in love, I would feel differently about it. But right now, I don't see it that way. But, you know, it's hard to know what's going to happen in the future. And I guess I would be open to dating, maybe. I don't know. At this point, I say no. But if God sends somebody into my life, you know, things might change. But for now, it's me. Oops. I don't know if people realize how much time it takes to put these, you know, trivia games and such together um, for the lives. But I enjoy making the videos and everything, so I don't mind. But I know before I got on YouTube, or before I started my own channel, or the channel with my friend Norma, it was like so easy to, everybody made everything look so easy that we thought, you know, oh, this would be a piece of cake. And it was not a piece of cake. And it wasn't even a piece of pie. It was a struggle. Copy some more things. So have I bored you to death? I have to go pick her up. When we first started, when my daughter first went back to work, she worked about 40 minutes the other side of me. And so she could come from her house, come here. She would drop the baby off and have breakfast, and then she would go on to work. And then it was on her way home, you know, to pick her back up. But now she works 9 minutes from her house, the opposite direction. So in order for that to work out better, I go pick her up and bring her to my house. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I take her home um, because I also go to the Y swimming. And in order to do that, I'm already there in town, so, or in the town that the Y's at. So it makes it easier and less back and forth for me. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when they do their meetings after school and different things like that. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she comes and gets her after she gets done with school because it's later. Oops. And that's why I go live on Tuesday and Thursday because I'm home if I need to get stuff finished or anything like that. Whereas on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm, at the Y. Although I still go live on Fridays, but I have to get home. I have to have everything ready to go, ahead of time. But it's not hard, it's fun. And, a lot of people are like, oh, you spend so much time on the internet and you spend so much time, working on stuff for the lives and stuff. It's like a part-time job. And I say no because I enjoy it. It's fun for me. It's not, it's not like a job. I don't look at it like a job because it's something to do. Uh, Especially when, you're bored. Um, it makes it nice to have something to do. And I had started on YouTube with the Gabby Petito case, and then I ended up following Heidi and eventually met Purple, and I offered my help doing research for cases because I had a lot of free time on my hands, and that's how I basically got started with Purple's channel. And so I do love true crime. I'm a true crime buff. Yes, I do like it, and I do think Purple is a special kind of person. Oops. And I'm loyal to Purple and Heidi. This one paper didn't print as clearly. I'm having to really look at it to read it. And then on the last page that I printed, my ink gave out. So luckily it was on the last page. So I have what I needed, but I'll have to wait now till next month to be able to buy another cartridge. Because they're so expensive. But that's okay. I got my bills paid for this month. I got groceries. And I should be good to go. Eh, come on, you. See, what I do is I type the question, and these are multiple choice, and then I come back in. I do a duplicate of the page with the question and the answer, and then I come back and I delete the wrong answers and just leave it with the right answer. So then they can see the question and the correct answer. Hmm. Let me look on my other. I don't know. I don't know. Because I can see them on my phone and I can see them on the computer. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I can't believe people are actually still watching. We should have the Echo and Edith show. Oh, yeah. Probably. I don't think it's Nightbot, though, because I would see where it would say Nightbot had blocked you. But if it's a lurker trying to block you, then I wouldn't be able to see it. I really appreciate you, Miss Edith. You're always so kind to me. Sometimes I can get stuff done when my granddaughter is here, but most of the time I cannot. That's why I don't go live that much in the daytime, because it's so hard for me to concentrate on what I'm doing, because I'm trying to concentrate on, taking care of her. So, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love her and I love what I'm doing, so. Well, come on, you silly thing. There we go. Oops. I'm having trouble with my finger. Thank you. Welcome all in the bushes. Morning. Oh, goodness. You're pretty sweet too, Miss Edith. All right. Oh, can't spell today. I wonder how warm it is outside. The question is, what does Cinco de Mayo mean in English? And one of the answer choices is spicy mayonnaise. Oh, goodness. That's for somebody who doesn't know anything about Cinco de Mayo. And 5 days in May. Okay. Do. Oh. Oh, I bet you do. Authentic Mexican food? I love it. The Mexican restaurant here in my little town is owned by a family, and it's all authentic, made from scratch, daily. So it's really good. Oh, quit moving. Oh, she lost her husband first wave of COVID, so we are always cooking, helping one another. Oh, that's so sweet. It's good to have a good neighbor. The lady that lives in the apartment behind mine, um, she and I both moved in here at the same time, and uh, they had just built the apartments, so we're the first people to live in them. And that first day that we actually met in the office of the apartment, filling out our paperwork and stuff. And when I found out that she was going to be my neighbor behind me, I said, "Oh, wow, neighbor, here's my number," and told her my name and stuff. And I said, "If you ever need anything, just holler at me." And for a long time, I never saw her or heard from her or anything. And then one day, we were coming and going at the same time, and we stopped and chatted. And ever since then, it's like she'll call me, tell me what's going on, if anything's going on, or ask me, "Hey, did you just hear a bang?" or, whatever. And the other day, Anais and I were coming home, and she was in the middle of the road and had like a piece of furniture in the back of her car. And so I stopped and I was like, "What's going on?" And she said, "You're not going to believe this, but the piece of furniture she thought had moved in the car and was making a noise. So she stopped to check on it. She got out, left the door open, left the car running, and all of a sudden another car came by, and just the wind that car made, it closed her door. So her car was running with the keys in it, her purse and her cell phone in it, um, and she was, you know, stuck. And it was funny because I wasn't going to go home, right home. I was going to go to the Walmart like 10 miles away, but something just told me, you know, go home and give the baby breakfast, and, you know, then we could go do my errand or whatever. And so it was, you know, a miracle that I even went that way and saw her. But anyway, we let her use my cell phone, and we called for roadside assistance. And then a gentleman came by, and he said he was friends with a local cop, and he would call him and tell him to come help us. And so he did, and the policeman did come, and he was able to get the car unlocked. So then we canceled the roadside service and went on to the apartments. And then when we got here, I helped her carry it into her house. It was like one of those um, backless benches that you put like at the end of your bed. Yeah, it was funny. Um, but she and I both laughed about it because her spare key was in her pocketbook inside the locked car. And I said, "Yeah, that didn't work out very well, did it?" And she said, "No, I think I need to get one of those hide a key things, magnetic things to hide a key, you know." And I said, "Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea." And she said, "Yeah, and I'll put a house key in there too. That way, if I, you know, ever get locked out." I said, "Yeah, well, I got one on my porch because I have the life alert alarms thing, and that if I ever fall and have that on and push the button, they'll send an ambulance, but I don't want them to break my door down, so they have instructions as to where my key is hidden so that they can, you know, get in the house. Because it's kind of a waste to have them come and break your, you know, when they have to break your door down. Which they wouldn't have to break it down, but they'd have to get in somehow. So, and then the other day I was leaving, and she was out there in the parking lot unloading stuff out of her car that, oh, what happened here? Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, let me just add that on. But anyway, she had a lot of stuff in storage. Um, and they raised the price of the storage, and so she decided not to have the storage anymore, and she's got to bring everything over here and, you know, go through it so she can figure out what she's gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in this question. There we go. Okay. Any lurkers, y'all are welcome to chat with us. But thank you for giving me the watch hours. Think about subscribing. It's a free way to help my channel. Okay. People are going to think it's tacos, but it's not. That's the last one of those. So I'll keep going with this. Okay, I better go ahead and download that part.
Kiki, Netflix 1 of 25 years.
There we go. Okay. All right. See you tonight at 8:30. All right, Miss Edith. This was fun. Um, thank you to the lurkers in the back that didn't want to say hi. Thank you for the watch hour. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Miss Edith. And I will see you later, hopefully tonight on my live. Any of you lurking, I'll be on live tonight at 8:30. You might want to come check out an actual live on the computer and not just a pop-up one on my phone. Anyway, I'm going to try to have a great day, and you do too, Miss Edith. Maybe you'll be able to get a nap. Right, goodbye, bush lurkers. Not sure how I get out of this now. Let's see what this says. I might just hit that X button. I think so. All right, bye now.